Sometimes you've just got to get off the couch and walk around. If you want to see what Bangkok really looks like at a walking pace, try a walking tour.
There are many options when it comes to exploring Thailand's capital, Bangkok, but one of the most fascinating ways to see the old city sights is to simply walk. We joined the team from Expique, a company that offers a range of unique Bangkok experiences. On this tour, the journey starts with a brief riverboat ride to Thonburi, the large district that consists of the entire west bank of the Chao Phraya River. Thonburi was once the country's capital before Bangkok took over in the late 1700s. It's here in this part of the city that people still cling to the traditional way of life on the canals and in the small riverside streets. This area of Thonburi has a strong Chinese influence, and you can explore numerous Chinese temples.
So this is really authentic Bangkok, isn't it?
Yes, right. For this place is we should call here is original Bangkok or old Bangkok for the people who live in place area. Especially you can see start from this Chinese temple, Chinese spirit house, right? This Chinese influence living here, and opposite that's a Chinatown. Yes. For by now there is a big market area too.
The colourful street of Ta Dinh Dang is a good place to start with its small shrines, shops and local street vendors.
Is this your secret recipe?
Very hot.
Oh, okay.
เขาถามว่ามีอะไรพิเศษในนี้ป่ะผสมอะไรเป็นสูตรพิเศษไหมไม่มีครับมีแค่อะไร
Coconut milk,
ฮะ
salt, sugar.
So it's no longer a secret.
There's a colourful range of local desserts, and we decided to pick some up along the way.
This Thai snack shop I would like to present is quite original. The snack.
You can shop for freshly caught fish and the produce from a typical wet market, including some interesting eggs.
Okay, welcome to see this shop. This is the normal selling about eggs. May you surprised why in Thai eggs we have pink color, right? Pink color, white color, earth color, earth tone. This is chicken eggs, duck eggs, right? A century eggs. Have you seen inside before?
100-year-old eggs.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Or the pickle eggs. I can open it, can see inside too. No, not.
We'll let you eat that one.
Your walk may also take you past old teakwood homes, which are gradually disappearing from Bangkok's suburbs.
About this area, you can see the house still be a wooden house made from the teak wood. At least I said, is around 60 years up. This is original design, the house design of people living here.
Because that teak wood is very strong too, it lasts a long time.
Right. Teak wood is a special wood. They have organic chemical that's away from termite.
Yes, that's right. The termites can't get through. It's too hard.
That's right.
Now, when you explore little back streets like this, it's actually hard to believe that we're right in the middle of Bangkok.
This area is also known for these original warehouses that still store spices and herbs for Chinatown shops across the river. Local people sort the herbs in the old-fashioned way, by hand.
So Roxanne, have you ever seen Bangkok from this perspective?
No, it's my first time.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it?
It was really interesting to see the mixture of culture and to get into the local life.
Yeah, I mean, it's when you're walking around this part of the city, you don't actually feel like you're in the middle of Bangkok, do you?
No, it's, I wonder where I am. That's how you feel like, what is this? It's just a mixture of everything, and I think it represents Bangkok a lot.
This old salt factory is the only one of its kind still in the inner city.
Now, if you think this looks like a movie set, well, you'd be right. In fact, this old salt factory was used in the movies The Killing Fields and Good Morning, Vietnam.
A must-see in this area is a lovely Princess Mother Memorial Park, dedicated to the late mother of Thailand's beloved monarch, His Majesty King Bhumibol Adulyadej. The Princess Mother was a commoner and grew up in this area.
She was born from the commons family, and then the end of the life of her is going to be a top class of the royal families. She was born in this community area, not exactly here, but this park, the memorial, this still have a house, original house design. Seems like her house here.
Wow, so it's a very special place.
Yes, right.
The park was a lovely spot to eat all the desserts we'd bought along the way.
Now, have you ever been to this part of Bangkok before?
I've been over the river, but I haven't been to this specific area. I didn't realise it was so green, and I don't know, all of the warehouses and the shop fronts and the small alleyways were just really interesting.
This whole unique area is known as the Kudajin neighbourhood, which comprises 6 communities that have maintained the diverse cultural heritage of 3 religions and 4 beliefs: Theravada Buddhism, Mahayana Buddhism, Christianity and Islam, while coexisting in harmony. Islam came to Bangkok with many early Indian and Malay traders, and one of the city's original mosques is located in this district.
This mosque is quite very old, which means as the same age with this community.
The nearby Guan Yu Shrine is dedicated to the ancient Chinese god of war.
There's a Guan Yu shrine. Guan Yu is the name of the warrior god of Chinese people.
So this is where you do Kung Fu?
Yes, everything for fighting, but for nowadays the belief is changed. Fight in nowadays the belief is changed to be fight for job, fight for work, fight for everything to the warrior.
Okay, cool.
Many successful local companies have their roots here.
Many years ago, this was the headquarters of a rather large fish sauce company. It has since moved to Hua Hin Way, but the main office is still right here.
You can also venture to the Santa Cruz Church, an artefact of Thailand's first European settlers, the Portuguese. The original structure was built in the 1700s, but this modern version was constructed in 1916. Another short boat ride awaited our tour. Then it was time to explore the famous Wat Kala-yana-mit, or the True Friend Temple. Located right on the riverfront, it dates to the late 1820s and is home to one of Bangkok's largest Buddhist libraries, making it a very active centre for the local community. This rich diversity of culture and places of worship also symbolised the religious freedom and cultural tolerance that's been a hallmark of the Thai kingdom for centuries. The founder of Expique, Simon Phillip, says if you want to understand a city, you have to explore.
Bangkok is a very established tourism market, and let's face it, there are a lot of tour companies, but there are some niches which I identified are still underrepresented. If you look at walking tours in other cities in the world, Singapore, which is still very hot, London, Paris, New York, there are walking tours which are super popular all over. Yet in Bangkok there's very few companies doing walking tours. So that was the reason behind it. I used to work for a bicycle tour company and they do fantastic tours around these areas, but let's face it, not everyone wants to cycle in Bangkok. So that's how I came up with walking tours.
A popular stop in the Kudajin community is the Tanu Singh Bakery, where you can sample some traditional Kanom Parang Kudajin, desserts that reflect the flavour of the early Portuguese settlers. It's a tasty way to end a walking tour of old Bangkok.